What is up, ladies and gentlemen? Namaste. It's your boy T back with another video. I'm going to react to 10 biggest lies about Hinduism. Tell me what you think in the comment section down below. You can tell me if you think these are lies, if you think these are truth. Just tell me in the comment section. Otherwise, man, I appreciate you all. If you are new, make sure to subscribe, man. I would really want your subscription, So let's go.
When it comes to Hinduism, there are a whole lot of different beliefs about it, seeing that it's one of the largest religions in the world. And even then, that may not even be an accurate statement that I just said. Well, you'll see what I mean as we go through this episode. Welcome back to FTD Facts, guys. My name is Leroy Kenton, and in this episode, I'm looking at 10 of the biggest lies and misconceptions about Hinduism. So make sure you watch all the way till number 1, because I don't want you to miss any info. And starting at number 10, we have the name of the religion. So the terms Hindu and Hinduism do not refer to any ancient texts of Hinduism. The term actually refers to the people of the Indus River region in India, and the common name for Hinduism is Sanatan Dharma, meaning the eternal duty of God, and that's sometimes translated as the eternal way. Followers are called Dharmis, which means followers of Dharma. And the words Hindu and Hinduism are predominantly used in Western society, but modern Indians have started to use the terms as well. For the sake of familiarity though and understanding, I'm going to be using the terms Hindu and Hinduism throughout this episode, as well as probably other episodes as well. But I wanted to include this point in this episode just to clear up any confusion that anybody may have had. Number 9, 330 million gods, or 33 million gods, some people say. Why do Hindus have so many gods? Well, you see, the monotheistic view of God, meaning that there's only one God, is the most common religious view of the divine. And Hinduism, it's commonly seen throughout the world as a polytheistic religion due to the representation of 330 million gods, or 33 million gods, depending on how you look at the translation. And polytheistic, of course, means multiple gods. However, that's not entirely accurate. See, the Hindu concept of God can be different for each person, but generally speaking, it centers around a single God or supreme being. Now, different Hindu practices allow for various representations of God, but each representation is a depiction of God. Hindus believe that the one supreme God cannot be fully understood, so the various representations such as Vishnu and Shiva and others are just symbolic of the one God, and different cultures over time created millions of various representations. Number 8, Hinduism supports a caste system. Caste discrimination finds its roots in culture rather than religion and spirituality. Now, caste was an ancient system of occupational class described in Hindu texts. Throughout the years, it developed into a social class system. And now the people of the lowest caste were marginalized, but many Hindus have argued that this social caste system that's happening now is not rooted in Hinduism at all, and it should not be viewed as something that the religion promotes. Another big lie about Hinduism out there is that Hindu women who are married have the red dots on their forehead. So today, the dot or the bindi is mainly used as body decoration. Now, a bindi was once a symbol of marriage for Hindu women. Now, females, whether they're married or single, they wear bindis in various different colors. And there's also a tilak, and that's also a mark on the forehead, and it has religious significance too. Now, it's generally made with sandalwood paste or red turmeric or something, and you will see men wearing this also. Lie number 6, Hinduism is an organized religion. The reasons religions become organized vary. Like Christianity spread via the Romans / the Byzantines, and Islam spread through the Muslim campaigns in Asia as well as in Europe. But Hinduism was actually never organized, and it did not spread very much until recent years, actually. There is no particular leader or founder of the religion, and it has never been backed by an empire. So the religion, if we were to use that term, has evolved into a collection of teachings and principles without the political influence seen in Islam and Christianity. That's really good. The Hindu collections of teachings is believed to have began between 500 to 300 BC. Halfway in, Hindus are all vegetarians. I hear this one quite often too. Now, it's true that many Hindu people practice vegetarianism, but many others eat as they feel. It's estimated that 30 to 35% of Hindus are vegetarians due to the spiritual belief of ahimsa, which refers to the nonviolence against living things. Most spiritual leaders are vegetarians, but the common Hindu follower is more likely to eat meat. Moving on to number 4.
Tell me about
the
that.
Hindu Bible is the Bhagavad Gita. I honestly thought this too. So I bought myself a copy of the Bhagavad Gita and I was like, okay, this is totally not a Bible or anything like that. So the Bhagavad Gita is widely recognized, but it's not a Hindu Bible. The Bhagavad Gita teaches many principles of Hinduism through a dialogue between Prince Arjuna and Lord Krishna, and the Hindu sacred texts are divided into Sruti, meaning what is heard, and Smriti, meaning what is remembered. And the Gita is used by many as a moral guide, but it's just one of the many Hindu texts. Oh my God, Hindus worship cows. Okay, Hindus do not actually worship cows like one would worship God or anything. So this is a common misconception, and it's due to the fact that Hindus treat cows in a very special way because they believe that cows represent life and sustenance of life. And because they eat only grains and grass and water, and it provides so much like milk, cheese, and butter and fertilizer and all of that, it's honored because, hey, this animal takes less, but it gives out so much more. So because the cows are honored in this way in Hinduism and Indian society, it appears to outsiders that they're worshipped like one would worship a god, but they just say that this is strictly just honoring the cow. Lie number 2, Hindus worship idols. Yeah, many people believe that Hindus worship idols because the rest of the world's major religions like Islam and Christianity, they both forbid any form of idol worship. However, Hindus don't consider what they do as idol worship. Instead, they view it as, hey, we see God in everything. So all objects are considered arka, which is a living embodiment of God. And Hindus call the practice Murti Puja, means image worship, and it refers to the belief that the entirety of creation is a form of God, so that his form is in everything. So yeah, that can be really confusing, and that can look like it totally contradicts everything that Islam and Christianity teaches about idol worship. But hey, I guess different strokes for different folks. And finally, the lie at number 1 is Hinduism advocates being anti-materialistic. You got to give up your wealth, you can't be rich, none of that stuff. Well, what Hinduism teaches is that materialistic pursuit or chasing after sensual pleasures is not actually going to provide you everlasting happiness. Hinduism advises that one must practice moderation and must be completely careful of their life and not get too carried away in any area. Hinduism also places liberation or moksha as the ultimate goal of life. And for the majority, the path of progress towards this goal of moksha includes dharma, meaning righteousness, artha, meaning materialism, and kama, meaning sensual enjoyments. So yeah, you can have all of those things. It's totally fine. Hinduism is not against any of them. All right, guys, so those were 10 of the biggest lies.
That was amazing. That was really just mind-blowing for me. There was a lot of lies there, man. There was a lot of lies. I know Hinduism, they like in Hinduism they just they really respect the cows, you know, and outside it does seem as if, you know, they are worshipped, you know, in some way. But yeah, I guess this is just how it is. And even idols, they are seen as just embodiments of gods. And so it's different, you know, with the people that are outside, like when they are seeing this and they don't really know. And again, with the Bhagavad Gita, it's not the only, there's a lot, you know, of holy scriptures in Hinduism, and a lot of you have to explore that. Vegetarians, honestly, when it comes to being vegetarian, the 35% of Indians, you know, 30 to 35% of Indians are vegetarians. But when it comes to Hinduism, I think it's actually like 60 to 70% or even 80% that are vegetarians, you know. And some of them, they do eat like eggs, you know, but they still don't eat meat. So yeah, you know, in some of the things, like, you know, when you are married, you put here, you put it here. I'm sure you put it here, not like here, you know, you put it like, it's called what? Isn't it called henna or something like that? But yeah, then the caste system, I don't know about the caste. Can you tell me about the caste system? If it is linked or it's not linked to Hinduism. I'm not sure about that exactly, And then the number of gods, whoa, the number of gods are a lot. But I think there are like main ones, and then they just branch from those main ones. Otherwise, guys, much love to you. Thank you for checking out this. Make sure to subscribe. Love you all. You can tell me more videos to react in the comment section down below. Take good care of yourselves. Peace.